Hello, I'm Alan Lowe. I'm going to do a quick tutorial on just some basic Excel use in the classroom as well as outside of the classroom. And it has many uses, and I know in our school environment we have a lot of teachers that don't use the Excel program very often. And I think it has many benefits for me as a high school football coach as well as a math teacher. I use it in different ways, and I think it is something that everybody needs to have a process of learning how to do. So with that in mind, we will get started with our tutorial here shortly. Thank you. Today we're going to be talking about using Excel in the classroom, but also outside of the classroom. It has many benefits, and we have found that at the school where I work, that a lot of teachers are very comfortable with Microsoft Word and Microsoft Outlook, which we use for our email server, but not as many people are involved in using Excel in their classroom, much less outside of the classroom. So today we're going to take a look at Excel and see how it can be used, just your basic content of Excel. Here's the base page, and you'll see many similarities between it and Microsoft Word, ranging from your font up here in terms of the size and the writing. You also have your bold, your italics, your underlining, and all that as well. But you already probably have noticed that one of the main differences is the screen is not totally blank. It has a grid pattern, which helps you establish a much organized, an easier organized page by going through and using these blanks. So for example, if I wanted to take these blanks here and I wanted to create columns, by tabbing over, you automatically go to the next block, and I can go name, I could go age, I could go, whatever you want to, favorite, or hold on, let me click in the box. You can say hobby, and you could create a name chart for your classroom with some basic information, and you could organize it, however you'd want. But it allows you to create things in these columns and rows. Now, the columns and rows themselves can be adjusted. You can slide this. Hold on one second. Let me get up here so I can slide that column out wider. I can make the rows. You can do the same thing going up and down. You can create different sizes of rows and columns, however you want to do it. This just allows you to create the design that you want to. Another thing that's nice for organization, just for looks and everything, this little icon here, if I highlight a certain area of boxes, I can go up here and use that right here to border it however I would like. In this case, for the most part, I use all solid borders to just create the look, and it helps give it definition and all that. Other things that can be done in this process over here, the insert column, if you wanted to insert, once you've gone through, and also you can always go back and insert a new cell. And just plug in up here, and you can see now it's created a new cell and shifted that one down because I told it to shift it down. You could also insert, in one click, is to insert a new row or insert a new column. Either way, and so it just makes it simple. Instead of having to space over and tab over to try to get things organized in Microsoft Word, you're able to do all of this in a much simpler, cleaner, neater format. Now, there are many other things that can be used with Excel. There are ways to actually do calculations. You could do class averages and different things. Most people just use it for organizational purposes. I'll show you something for me that I use it for. As a football coach, I'm able to take my Excel programs, and here's an example. My special teams, it'll pull up. I'm running a little slow here. Here it comes. And you can see that I take my football team, and I did all my special teams. I know none of that means much to y'all, but for me, that helps me keep it organized and week to week. I can go in and make changes without having to redo and respace. And I do this with my stats as well. Another area of personal use is very beneficial. You can use this as a spreadsheet technique. It definitely works very well as setting up your own budget for your household, for your children. This is a good layout to be able to do many different things. And you can scroll around and play around with it, but I think you'll find that Excel can be very good for you as you progress. In the classroom, seating charts can be done. Once again, I mentioned averages, but this is a good way to organize yourself, organize your school, and organize your home. I hope this has been beneficial to you, and hopefully you'll take on the process of trying to learn a little bit more about Excel as you move forward. So at this time, I want to say thank you for watching and look forward to hearing more from y'all down the line. Thank you.